Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, blue-white control. I know, I played it not that long ago with 4 copies of Azorius because I felt like that card could have an opportunity to shine. But the Professor of Sim blah 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 and the Reckoner Bankbuster really didn't do that good. And honestly, it was me pushing to try to use every part of the card to get the +1 to be effective. I thought it would also help by making the Wandering Emperor's +1 effective as well. But the truth of the matter is that no, that's not what the card was meant for. The card is meant for just pure endless grind card advantage and the occasional -1 removal spell against the aggressive decks. And I've built a deck that leans way more into that part of Magic the Gathering, trimming all of those fancy pantsy Wincons, no dragons, no angels, just Wandering Emperor, Azorius, and Witness the Future. This 2 and a blue sorcery. Target player shuffles up to 4 cards from their graveyard into their library. You look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 in the hand, put the rest on the bottom. That shuffling back in effect as you tear through your deck using Memory Deluge and Azorius shards, eventually you don't have many cards left, and you're just going through and casting Witness the Future, getting back Witness the Future, so you never run out of cards in your deck, and you just keep getting Wandering Emperors and casting them over and over and over, and eventually some 2/2s and maybe the occasional 7/7 Hall of the Storm Giants critter get the job done. Classic blue-white control. Minimal Wincons. The I can do this all day grind. The meta is moving in that direction. You're seeing more and more planeswalker decks, more and more Shigeki decks, things of that nature. So I do think that there is a place for this. Also, another thing that you might want to be careful about adding to the deck is Farewell, because Farewell is neat that it can exile so many things, including graveyards, but exiling your own graveyard and possibly your Witness to the Future could be a big mistake. So whether or not to include 1 or 2 copies of Farewell in this deck is something I struggle with all the time. If I were going to put it in the deck, I would probably remove 1 or 2 Fateful Absence, because the card does give the opponent a lot of card advantage, but you're willing to give it to them in exchange for time to activate your Azorius shards and play Nico for more and more mana, making more and more shards, drawing more and more deeper into the deck. The deck has a lot of counterspells, plus you can recycle counterspells. So if we're in a war where counterspells are good, we should have an advantage there. If we are in a war where counterspells are bad, such as white aggro matchups, well, Doomscar or bust, baby. But that's kind of the way it goes in those matchups if you're a blue-white control mage like me. So revel in the endless no-win-con nonsense of blue-white control. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. All right, we got a really high mythic fight. Pair of top 200 gamers. Who will be the best? Well, I already know I'm the best. Because they're playing a really obnoxious, annoying, stupid deck and they're on the play. So I'm already better than they are, no matter what anyone says. Play around Valor's stance? Let's see what they do. Uh-huh. Where's that counter go? I was hoping so. Beautiful. Witness and Deluge are really bad, but we can hope that Iganjo into Wandering Emperor at least alleviates the pressure a bit so we have time to cast them and do something with them. Dude! What's wrong with people? Seat of the Empire. You got a Valor stance or no? Okay, good. Unfortunately, they still get the training even though we removed the creature. Wish they didn't make such anti-cards I like shenanigans like that. Alright, so they're going to draw, then they're going to attack. I guess we can wait and see what they do here. Maybe they'll play around a Wandering Emperor, who knows? Yeah, their hand was pretty medium. We've got a game, though. Okay. Okay. Now I feel like I want to dig for a Doomscar this turn. Yeah, they put the counter there. They don't put it on an attacking creature. Let's dig for a Doomscar. A little 3-for-1 action. Bingo. Plenty of cards left to go, though, but we have a lot of removal. Yep. And level that up. Do we play Ganjo here? Man, I really want to hit my land. Really do. Yeah, I think we... So here's what we do. We get Witness out of our hand. Because it's not very good in the matchup. It's very slow. We shuffle these back in. Don't want to be giving them cards all the time with Absence, though. And we hit our land. Congratulations. Leave the basics in the deck, you never know. So I think we take 4 and then use Nico to kill the adversary and counter whatever other spell they go for here. There's one. 3 aspirants down. Alright, 9 life. I like leaving the mana up here. Counter a Legion Angel, counter a Wandering Emperor, or just sack this. Apparition. Goodbye, Nico. They did the job, though.
I need to stretch.
Alright, how about another Doomscar? I'll take all of these I can get. There's a reason I run so many. Another Fateful Absence. Pass the turn. How you want to roll? How do you want to do this? You can do this any which way you want. Okay, no stick. Let's get the 2 life. Let's get the 3/3. Let's block the Initiate. Then they'll probably Brutal Cathar the token, but we can kill the Brutal Cathar with the Absence. Then we can flip Day Night so that the next Brutal Cathar doesn't work that way. Okay. Okay, I see you. We could blow up our own Wandering Emperor for a clue, but I'd rather have the 4/4.
Try not to waste me.
Test of Talents, maybe we can find a Disdainful Stroke for that to hit. But yeah, let's start getting aggressive. All manner of answers in this hand. Redain. You got it. They found a cave. They're thinking about it. Yep. They can't not be attacking. Okay, another haul. Getting really close to being able to attack with these hauls and deal a ton of damage. But let's get this down. I'm going to plus. That way if the opponent attacks with the cave, they don't kill Nico. Here's a Brutal Cathar. Okay. Yeah, you're in big trouble, opponent. Big trouble. I don't think you even realize. Unblockable. You got 2 turns.
Well together.
Land. Second brutal. Good night. But what if you couldn't block?
Now we've got the edge.
The Riddler. Well, riddle me this. Who's going second but has a Doomscar in hand? This guy. Might not be important, though, against a Shipwreck Marsh. And a Bank Buster. I guess we do things on hard mode here? Trade one of my bad cards for 3 potential cards out of the opponent. This is probably Esper Planeswalkers. Tough matchup. Especially on the draw. And they run main deck Duress? Good lord. Yeah, they don't want me to get a Nico on the field, but hey, there you go. This is my version of a Bank Buster.
You're always learning. Always growing. Gotta prepare for the next throw.
Now we draw untapped land, Memory Deluge. Life is beautiful.
I won't let
Okay, no ninja.
my family. There's no secret.
Portable hole. We could have taken out this shard.
Come on, stay sharp.
How are we gonna fight? How am I gonna get rid of these? Fateful Absence is the answer. Lolth. Okay. See if we can find a disdainful stroke here. Opponent's already running away with the game. Can't do it.
Envy the strong, for they I will cull the weak.
Bet you can't catch us.
Do I try to gain some life here? Try to milk this a little? I guess so.
They won't even know what hit them.
I'm sure you'll miss me.
Maybe I was supposed to take out the Kaido. It's hard. It's hard to tell. They do see the march, so they should be able to figure out what to attack here just fine. That Duress was brutal. I mean, they've had none of the bad cards for their matchup here. Even the portable hole could have been good.
I know something.
So their draw is just a lot better than mine. It hurts, but it's the way it is. I guess I have to try to alleviate the pressure. Just gonna lose to Wandering Emperor, probably. But if I don't try, I can't win. Field? Field's okay. What am I doing? Taking 3 here? I guess let this Nico get hit, right? I need the cards. No Wandering Emperors one time.
This reflects on your actions.
Is what it is.
We must protect.
This has to be probably our worst matchup. They're basically the deck we are, but they've got the black splash for cards that we really can't stop.
May your blade strike true.
As long as they keep good pressure on the board, I don't think they can lose.
See what I can improve.
And you see they're not even committing their mana, they're just kind of drawing endless cards here and getting all these effects for free. I mean, we can hope that's a Doomscar.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
I also haven't drawn any of the counterspells that hit a Planeswalker. I've drawn the only counterspell that can't.
Secret I can't
That's
tell.
really rough. That's a bad look. Okay, deck. Okay, deck. I see you. You're causing me a little bit of trouble here. I mean, I guess. We were tapped out. They didn't do anything. Well, they're not going to play another Wandering Emperor on end step, so they're just chilling. I can take another bump. I guess I want to play this Witness the Future. Alright, what do we want back? We need these, and I guess we need Nico's. I guess I would take March right now, too. Nico, pretty good at keeping up once you have a lot of mana. You can keep up on card advantage. Still no counterspell, but we got this. It's pretty good. Still no counterspell that can stop a Lolth from coming out. So I guess we hold our absence and make them cast Lolth like right into open mana. Which they'll probably do, because they just don't have a shortage of planeswalkers to worry about.
Are you enraptured by my beauty? Or do you fear it?
So now we have to find a sweeper.
I'll be
So we may as well kill one of the things that helps them in that
I
spot.
will get what I want.
Although that just turns on them flashing in another Wandering Emperor, so that's probably not good either. I don't think there's anything I could realistically do from this spot that actually matters. Our draw was, like, legitimately horrible for this matchup. And that's all there is.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I mean, okay. So we're at 7 facing this. I guess we don't want to walk into the Lolth. They're probably going to slam another Wandering Emperor here. Nope, I'm going to crack Clue instead. Okay. Yeah, every second this game has been a nightmare.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
Alright. Kill a ninja.
My people must contend with me.
They can kill this and still have a lethal threat. They didn't, though. Interesting.
Almost sad to see.
Okay, this is also a lethal threat.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. Aren't I generous?
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Man, it is killing me that I drew the only counterspell that doesn't affect them at all. It is absolutely killing me here. All right, that's lethal. Thank you. They got me out of my misery. Oh, that was a tough one. Tough one to play, tough one. Probably a tough one to watch, but some of you love Super Friends decks, so maybe seeing me get dismantled did something cathartic for you. Asa West. All right. You also look like a Super Friend player. And still no counter spells. Okay. Now we'll see what happens. If I play against Super Friends 2 or 3 times in a row, I am deleting this deck, I can promise you. Mono red. Interesting. That's closer to something I'd want to play against. Maybe I'm supposed to put that on blue for Nico. We'll see. Red-white. Okay, not mono-red. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty deck. Okay. Let's chill. We're gonna have to decide how we want to do our Doomscar duty. So we could use the Seed of Iganjo here, or the Fateful Absence on the Thalia. I'm trying to figure out, like, I really want to get to a spot where I can Doomscar and have Disdainful Stroke open, because, you know, Boros usually has 4 drops. Showdown of the Skalds comes to mind. Wandering Emperor, that's a card as well. They haven't done that much damage to me yet, so I think we can get away with this, at least for a little while. This might die, but we do get a card, 2 cards out of it.
Prophesize all you do. My life is my own. I've got you all figured out.
Blade Historian. Okay, it does not have haste. And that is a Wandering Emperor. That's a pretty good draw. Think I plus and try to defend? Hmm?
We fight well together.
Slice and dice. Get out! Negate and saw it coming. Okay, now if they're on Esper Planeswalkers, I'm happy. If they're on white aggro, I need to get a little lucky. Doable, but a little lucky. Like Thalia would be a bit of a wrecking. Runes, maybe? Do I foretell? Like, what would I negate on turn 2? I can't think of anything. Yep. Let's dance. Counter a spell, play Nico, kill a naturalist. Sounds like a fun time. Ta-da! I think we used the negate there for sure. Thought coming can counter anything. All right, looking good. Big turn cycle here, though. No showdown of the Skalds there. Good stuff. Good stuff. My shard? No. Have you read this card? Target creature. Literally they've never faced a deck without creatures in their life. Ooh. Okay, if they're white aggro, we probably lose. But if they're planeswalkers, we have to keep it. Hive. Black to black. Trying to think of what they're going to do. I guess I hold it up. They might have go blank. They might have duress. And if they have nothing, that's fine. We make our land drop. Everything's cool. Okay. Might get tricky next turn. The Seed of Iganjos. All right, there's a counter. Let's fight. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're just going to counter everything we see for a little while. Another trespasser, yep. Stop that. And a harvester, okay. Things might get trickier. Let's try to witness the future, get a land. The opponent might power up Hive, though. Yeah, I guess that's pretty bad for us. Let's just chill. If they don't power up Hive and they don't put anything threatening on the stack, we memory deluge, and that's good. I'll take 3 for that privilege. They didn't play around Wandering Emperor, or they weren't afraid of it. Let's grab land so that we're set up for a while. And we are now set up for a while. Let's do this now. I don't love playing against more counterspells. I think March is the way, but Doomscar can kill multiple things. If they had more creatures, though, they would have played them. Let's grab the March. This also prevents Hive from powering up and hitting us. Curtains, okay. And go for it in response. $15. Keep chilling on these. Keep chilling on Hive here. The Field of the Ruin is guarding against the Hive. Alright, activation. Let's let them get to combat, then kill it. They might have Deadly Dispute in response because of this, but I think that's okay. Because we have Test of Talents and we want to get it cast. Okay. Let it go, let it go. Keep taking the hits, keep the mana open. Yeah, I've got a lot of Field of Ruins where that came from. Lots of Field of Ruins to go. Now's the time for the seat. Another curtains, huh? Well, they're finally going to get a look. They're going to know what to play around at least. They'll probably take the Nico, though. It's the most value. Thank you. They're going to love that. My turn. End step. Let's go ahead and clear out their field. Or their Hive, I should say. No more basics. I think that's what I just noticed. I spy with my little eye a lack of basic land. The Massacre, you got it. Cove. Gotta love that one life. Hype. Just hold the Nico. We're gonna get the Memory Deluge cast here at some point. Oh, they make some 1/1s. Okay. A little bit of pressure there. Just a little. 11. Those are good cards. The amount of nothing I can do is unprecedented. Just make sure we gain life and don't die. I know we could also ambush there, but there's a good chance the opponent runs some kind of creature removal. What's that gonna do? It's gonna make a lot of things, right? Let's not. That could be a problem. We might not find a Doomscar in time. Uh-huh. You just keep bringing them out. I'll keep shooting them down.
We're too long to wait. Keep watch for intruders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot.
A good clean match.
Keep the board clean.
On your end.
We'll see if their last card is that good, or if they get buried under the shards. Sus. If I crack there, I don't know what they have. I mean, they might be sitting on Invoke Despair, but who knows? No reason to be in too much hurry. More shards, because why not?
Breath. I got this.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the black sources, right? And the lack of basics in the deck. They're an Invoke Despair gamer for sure, right? They're just waiting for me to mess up, and they're going to Invoke Despair. But I'm not going to. The Hive, because why not? They can activate in response to get a drain. They don't do it. Nope. Get it down to the last planes in the deck. Of course it will be on top of your library, right, guys? Okay, 4 lands in a row on top. Deck thinning at work. Good draw. Negate, Deluge, away we go. Just keeping the test of talents up. Who knows? Who knows what nasty, nasty things they could have.
They won't even know what hit 'em.
Harvester. Get these spent before they find a trespasser for them. Start spending some of these cards. No meat hooks, please. Shard token. All of Storm Giants, potential Wincon acquired. Shuffle it back in. Get all these Field of Ruins. I'm just gonna nuke all of their land. That's my game plan since they're out of basics. Rude, I know. But that's me. That's CGB. Another Hive. Vindicated, I guess? Another Trespasser? Nope. How many have we countered now? Many. The answer is many. Cool. Hear that card's okay.
I can get you past their defense.
Could we attack? Yes. Are we going to? Nah. Counter, 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 counter. Alright, Hive, you want to go for a run? Okay. So I don't want them to exile my Witness, so let's see if we can find a removal spell here. It's a little risky because they might exile the Deluge. Looks like that could happen. Alright, let's see what they target. Good choice. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Look at you, destroying my fun Wincon. Quote unquote fun.
Judgment is fun.
Beautiful. They still have one card. I really want to know what it is. Okay.
Try not to make your blade strong.
Prepare for the next throw.
13. I guarantee it's Invoke Despair. I'm sure it is. Discard land, draw. Valks. Yeah. We got counter spells for days. Time to start the land destruction. Secret plan, engage. Time's running out. You're gonna have to use that Invoke Despair. I'm warning you. I miss lethal by in a few different ways, I know, but this is my preferred lethal.
Now we've got the edge.
They didn't show me the Invoke Despair. I wanted them to play it. Serial killer. Serial killer. You kill boxes of cereal. All right. On the draw, this hand will be okay. So removal, and then kind of a removal, kind of a removal. That's not a Doomscar. Really use a Doomscar. I guess we have one more turn to draw it. No Aspirate. No Thalia. Cool. I guess we take that. No action. Well, something bad is about to happen. Maybe I'm supposed to use Nico to kill that Hopeful Initiate there, but the opponent might not attack with it, which would make things super awkward next turn. I'd love for them to take the Disdainful Stroke because they want to land like Helana Elena. Yeah, they do. Okay.
Fate is a prison. Break free of it.
Gotta do something to the board.
Clearly now.
So we've only drawn land. It's not a good look. They do have to kill the Nico or Nico minuses and kills Elite. Adeline. That works. That does work.
Fail to
Oh,
defy this fate.
okay. Well, there's no good way to remove the Adeline here. We would hold up the Disdainful Stroke. They definitely have a 4-mana card they want to play. If they pass their turn and just attack me for a bunch, then we get to try to draw into the Doomscar. Is that our way back in the game? Or do we have to play the Nico?
New worlds? I mean, I get to learn so many things.
The counterspells are looking bad here. They're looking real bad. But that's what happens. You draw counterspells on the draw against the white decks, you lose. If you draw the counterspells against the Esper Planeswalkers, you probably win. And you're going to have a good amount of not being able to do what you hoped to do. Alright, they got the Fist of the Angels, which some kind of training, make 1,000,000 creatures. We just have to draw Doomscar. And we have to use our fun little shard friends to get there. Okay. Trying to think of playing around Valorous Stance, but I think we just wait for the start of combat to Fateful Absence this Adeline. At least we drew a removal spell. Uh-huh. Go for this now. See if it resolves. Resolves. Okay. Counter. Just because we need to get these counters out of our hands sometime. Don't think they'll give us anything to stroke, which will give us a chance to try to draw what we need. Wow. Okay. They're leaning into it. They're leaning all the way in. Alright, guys. Doomscar in the top 5. Don't have time for that. Man. Alright, another look. Please. Oh, the deck was stacked against us. Oh, okay. Game on. Game on. You know they have a 4-mana play, though, and it's going to be hard to beat. Otherwise, they wouldn't have taken that Disdainful Stroke, right? Creature land. Manual taps for no reason. Yeah, it's tapped. You can't use it this turn. Okay. We have Iganjo, Seed of the Empire, and counterspells. Oh, we are in this. Why did they take Disdainful Stroke, guys? Can't even imagine. If they had taken either of the Nikos, I think they'd be so much better off. I think we gotta counter that. I mean, I also just think you need to counter anything in these matchups. If you get a chance to counter something, it's probably right to do so until you're in the mega late game. And this game is still very much in doubt until we draw some Wandering Emperor. Every land they draw, though, is good for us. If we cast this now, they might have a Wandering Emperor in response. Okay, nothing. We chill and we deluge again. Not the scariest creature in their deck. Man, when you start flashing these deluges, they can just feel it all slipping away, can't they? Alright, removal. The mighty one life from Tranquil Cove. Alright, we don't foretell the Doomscar. We want to power up all of the Storm Giants if they attack. See if they can figure out a way to get past it. Okay. They do nothing, so let's get the Wandering Emperor going. Something they really don't want to have to cope with.
I hope you're ready to lose. Keep watch for intruders.
Again.
We must protect the people.
Start the Vigilant Onslaught. Begin the attack. Alright. Witness the future. Let's get something good. Alright, we'll definitely take more Doomscars, and more Marches, and more Nikos. I mean, is it time to take counterspells? I think it can be time to take counterspells. In that case, let's play one of these lands for the first time this game. Uh-huh. Just shut it down. Shut down everything you can. They don't have that much time. Alright, they finally walked into that Disdainful Stroke. So they probably have another play.
Remember your training.
I think it's time to set up that Doomscar now. Yep. March covers any kind of creature land. Doomscar covers what's in play. Might as well attack first. They can definitely block in a manner that kills them. But they should be a little bit nervous about it. It makes them block correctly. There's only so many 2-for-1s they can take before this game is over. Okay. Snuck 2 damage in.
Watch for intruders.
Memory Deluge flashback ready. And so many cards ready from Nikos too. Kind of insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Still several lands away from double haul. So I don't need to, like, take a land with this Deluge. They have some kind of an instant, so I'm taking Test of Talents here. Don't know what it is, but we're going to find out, probably. Very soon. Oh, Naya, don't turn to the salty rope side. You had plays. Lots of plays.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Told ya. So, may I examine your library? There's a farewell in there? Oh, Mythic Gamers. Top 100, baby. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and let's check out the stats powered by Untapped.gg. Download link in description. Get the free companion app. It supports the channel if you download it for free with that link. So, 5-1. An actual YouTube, not YouTube, but an actual Arena 5-1, backed by statistics. You love to see it. We did lose to Esper. The draw was very painful. We definitely had the wrong side of the deck. And when you play this deck, you will sometimes have the wrong side of the deck as well. We almost lost to Naya. It was looking really bad there. We drew the Doomscar in the last possible dramatic moment. We closed the game. It's the kind of magic I love, and I'm addicted to it, and it's hard to let it go. So I'm going to keep playing blue-white, even when it's not particularly meta-defining. But if I were going to play blue-white and nothing but blue-white for the next week, trying to get to Mythic, I would run this version, because I'm sick of Hullbreaker Horror, and I don't think it's particularly good in the format. There's a lot of cheap removal. There's a lot of go-wide that Hullbreaker Horror doesn't clean up, so I don't like it for a Wincon. I don't like dragons like Imrith. The Swirling Sky is a neat one with Invoke Justice, but that's a little bit too meme for me and doesn't often work out. No, this is exactly where I want to be, taking my time, countering everything, killing everything, draw a few more cards, play another Planeswalker, just stay alive, get a little value every single turn until they just submit from pure frustration. My friends, patience is a Wincon. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. And yep, now that we're at the very, very end, I can say it's true. 61 cards. That's what you get for staying till the end. You get the answer to all the questions in the comments that people just couldn't wait to have answered. 61 cards. It was supposed to be 60. I meant to cut one of these. You're cool.